Assalamualaikum. Hey guys, you are now with us on An Eye in Brunei.
So, have you ever wondered or thought of a place that actually illustrates the current head of state of Brunei's life?
Yeah, from his upbringing, education, his travels and whatnot.
Marriage as well, coronation especially.
Yeah.
And you are lucky because today we are here at the Royal Regalia building and we're going to show you around to find out more about what we just said. Okay, so we are about to enter the Royal Regalia building and before we enter, or anyone has to enter, you have to take off your shoes.
Yeah.
Because
it says right here, dilarang masuk, no shoes, slippers allowed. No food, no smoking, no electronic stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take off our shoes now. And the reason we have to take off our shoes is because I think the place is covered in carpet and they want to maintain cleanliness now. So
other details you can check out here for the visiting hours, as well as the
map,
the section of the galleries.
Shall we head in?
The Royal Regalia building was officially opened on 30th September 1992 by His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassanah Bolkiah Muizzaddin Wat Daulah Sultan dan Yang di-Pertuan Negara Brunei Darussalam. The building has been designed to incorporate various characteristics of the philosophy of Malay Islamic monarchy and has become another striking landmark of Bandar Seri Begawan, the capital of Brunei. This building displays a large number of the royal regalia that had been inherited from generation to generation as glorious of the Brunei Darussalam government.
Okay, so here we are at the lobby area where the coronation of His Majesty that happened in 1968 took place.
Yeah, so this building has 4 exhibition galleries, which is the Royal Regalia exhibition, which is the coronation. That was in 1968, and also the Royal Exhibition Gallery.
The Silver Jubilee Exhibition Gallery, and lastly, they have here the History and Development of Constitutional of Brunei Darussalam Exhibition Gallery.
Right, so without wasting any time, shall we look around the lobby?
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, so guys, this is the Nakara. Apparently it's at the back. It's actually a kind of drum which leads to the nobat instrument. I don't know what that means.
It looks like a big goblet though.
And here is the Serunai. It's one of the royal nobat instruments, which is, you guys can read that by yourself when you get here, okay? Because, you know, up front, it's so beautiful because I think, you know, from the television set, it's like,
it's just there.
It's just there. But, you know, you guys have to come here to actually witness how beautiful these items are, as well as the chariots at the back. It's humongous.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys must come here and check it out.
Check out the details, you know, for yourselves.
So if you guys don't really speak much Malay, they also have the translation into English, obviously, because I think they have a lot of tourists here.
So basically, this whole lobby area at the ground floor is basically where the items that were displayed or used, the regalias used during the coronation back in 1968. These are just replicas, but these were what were used back during the coronation of His Majesty.
Yeah, as you can see from this side of the place, it's humongous. It is actually pretty huge.
It's gold.
Oh my god, cool. Hey, so guys, up there you can see where the royalty would sit.
His Majesty.
His Majesty would sit if he gets coronated.
These are the details.
Yeah.
Other regalias displayed include items that accompany the royal chariot during the royal procession are Changka, which is a huge two-pronged spear, 40 siniped and 40 tameng, Nobat di Raja or the royal orchestra, which consists of 1 nakara, 2 gendang labek, 1 serunai, 2 gongs, and 1 canang. There are also 16 tombak benderangan, 8 tian alam bernaga, 40 payung berwarna, which are multicolored umbrellas, 8 whites, 8 greens, 8 blacks, and 8 red ones, 8 payung dadu, 6 lembing kerajaan, and 16 tameng, 8 lembing tembaga and 8 tameng, 8 lembing perak and 8 tameng, 4 pedang kerajaan and 4 perisai, 4 puan kerajaan.
You know, guys, it's such a shame for Bibi to not be here because she's not feeling very well.
Yep.
And this place is so beautiful. Bibi, if you're watching, you're missing out, for real.
So basically, at the back here, these are the shields that were carried by the awang-awang.
Yeah, 16 of them, specifically 16 awang-awangs.
16
And I
each,
think
I
awang-awang
think.
is aristocrats. Yeah, aristocrats. They would actually have a proper uniform for this. You can't just wear anything you want. There's a proper uniform to be holding all these
Regalias.
regardless. So there is a lot of history in this building, and I think it makes Brunei that much more beautiful than it already is. So again, with the numbers, they have to be specific. I mean, these umbrellas, you have to have 40 golden top multicolored umbrellas.
They're carried by at least 40 aristocrats. And these aristocrats, they carry different colors, and they're called the payung berwarna, or colorful or colored umbrellas.
The colors are exactly these colors, which is yellow, white, green, black, and red. And I think
they carry meanings, no?
Okay, so this is a cannon. I'm not. I don't think I'm supposed to touch it. But yeah, this is a cannon. It's 6 feet, 27. It's 72 inches long.
Wow.
And this is a persamba, right?
The samba is basically it's a gift that were given by specific people. You know, probably someone from another country. But this one, it says it's from the chairman and committee of His Majesty's 60th birthday. So he got this during his 60th birthday from his chairman.
As you
his
can
committee.
see, it says 60 over here. 60th birthday. So as you can see here, the date of birth is actually engraved in the cannon. Like
The year of birth.
That's really special.
So that's 2006 minus 1946 is 60th. These umbrellas were also carried by at least 40, but they were carried by young awang-awangs.
Yeah, that's young adults. Lembing, kerajaan, dan taming. The 6 special lembing, the royal spear and taming. Yeah, shields. I'm sorry. With golden at tip are borne by the 6th Biduanda Kecil, which is the pages.
They've got the golden tip at the top.
But actually, unfortunately, I don't think you're allowed to bring your video cameras or cameras around the area inside. But at the outside here, you can, but not inside. So the inside, you just have to take it all in without your phones and stuff.
You just have to remember everything that you see in here.
Yeah. If you forget what you see, you could come back in anytime because it's free of charge,
The
right?
entrance is free.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so guys, we have come to the end of our journey here in the Royal Regalia.
And I had so much fun checking out this place, checking out all the things in the 4 galleries. It was tiring, but there was a lot to take in though.
Yeah, there was a lot to take in. There were a lot of stuff, a lot of description, especially, which was really, really, knowledgeable. So if you want to gain any more knowledge on the royal regalia, just come here with your family, friends, So I just got a souvenir from the souvenir shop back here, and this is for Gigi, who can't be with us right now because she's not feeling very well, but she missed out on a lot.
We had so much fun, and it's lunchtime. I think we should go get something to eat. But before that, you should stay tuned because we are going to take you someplace else, which takes you back in time.
Saya Haji Muhammad Yunus bersama bapa saudara saya Haji Abdul Rahman berasal daripada Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia. Kami melawat selama 3 hari di sini dan dibawa oleh ejen pelancongan untuk melawat tempat bersejarah di Brunei ini.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya seperti yang disebutkan oleh Cik Haji Yunus tadi, berasal dari Sembilan dan saya sana bertugas sebagai imam di Masjid Qaryah. Dan kehadiran kami di sini ada atas dasar untuk nak melancong lah, melawat sambil belajar.
Alhamdulillah, saya Hajah Saridah binti Haji Sulaiman, datang dari Malaysia lah, dari kampung Kuala Sawah, Negeri Sembilan. Saya dan selalu keluar dalam rancangan panorama kan, dia tunjuk tempat-tempat yang menarik-narik. Saya suka tengok rancangan panorama tu. Jadi saya pun ingat satu hari saya akan sampai ke sana.
Jadi alhamdulillah pada pagi ini kami dibawa melawat ke tempat ini yang kami amat bangga lah, kerana amat sukar untuk nak dapat melawatan yang semua ini untuk dibawa bilik ke bilik yang lengkap semuanya. Dapat kami perhatikan dengan silsilah raja yang memerintah sekarang ni daripada peringkat awalnya dulu sehingga sampai ke akhir ni yang ke raja yang ke-29.
Dan kami berasa bersyukur dan banggalah melihat kemajuan dan keindahan negeri Brunei ini. Dan kami melawat tempat-tempat yang bersejarah seperti sejarah yang inilah, bangunan yang ini.
Saya suka tadi bilik yang bilik peralatan dirajanya memang cantik, pakaiannya macam tersendirilah. Apa tu dia punya tempat masa-masa majlis sambutan juru perak tu, raja tu ditarik menggunakan penyorong tu, memang cantik, tersusun.
Dan diharapkan pihak yang berkenaan di sini seperti kerajaan ataupun pihak pelancongan meneruskan usaha-usaha ini dan meningkatkan lagi dia punya tarikan untuk kami datang atau pelancong-pelancong lain datang ke sini.
Ya, seperti yang disebutkan oleh Encik Haji Yunus tadi, kalau boleh usaha ni bolehlah kerajaan Brunei mempertingkatkan usaha ini supaya dapat diperkembangkan lagi kepada pelancong-pelancong lain, seterusnya untuk menambahkan ilmu pengetahuan dia semasa ke semasa.
Anda sekarang sedang menonton rancangan Brunei.
The Museum Technology Melayu building was a group contribution by the Royal Dutch Shell Group Company to the government of His Majesty to commemorate Brunei Darussalam's independence in 1984. The museum was officially opened on 29 February 1988 by His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah Muizzaddin Wad Daulah, the Sultan and Yang di-Pertuan of Negara Brunei Darussalam.
Hey guys, you're back with us on An Eye in Brunei. So we just had the most delicious lunch in Bandar Seri Begawan.
And here we are at the Malay Technology Museum. It's also known as the Museum Technology Melayu, and it's located at Jalan Kota Batu.
That's right. In this museum, you can see all sorts of, sophisticated technologies and the traditional crafts.
Okay, so these sophisticated technologies and traditional crafts that Akila has mentioned were actually used by the former highly stratified and centralized Brunei sultanates, which were based on maritime economic activities.
That's right. Other than that, they also display all the the most simplest technologies that was used by the indigenous Brunei ethnic groups, whose current lifestyle was egalitarian.
And these indigenous groups, their activities were usually activities like rice cultivation, animal domestication, food gathering, as well as hunting. All right, so I think we're done. We're gonna go check out this place.
Upon arrival at the museum, just like the royal regalia, the architecture and designs seen in and around this museum were really eye-catching. For example, designs such as the bunga air mulih could be spotted decorating the staircase.
Okay, so this museum actually provides us visitors with these lockers, so you can put your belongings, for safety reasons, and they even provide locks for you. All right, so this museum actually has 3 galleries, and the first one is the Kampung Ayer traditional houses, and the second one has the Kampung Ayer's, the traditional technologies.
Right, and the third one is the traditional technologies for the indigenous ethnic groups.
Okay, so we are now about to enter the first gallery, which is where the traditional Kampung Ayer houses can be seen.
This gallery exhibits 6 models of traditional houses found in Kampung Ayer, also known as the Brunei's water village, that were popular in the late 19th century and the 20th century. The evolution on the use of construction materials were reflected in their structural designs, thus providing historical records on their architectural influences. What is interesting about this gallery is that the replicated houses are made using materials that were actually used in the past, which is mostly bamboo, hardwood, and nipah leaves. It is a pleasant feeling being there because it will make one feel like they are literally in Kampung Ayer, as the gallery is thoroughly decorated and designed the way Kampung Ayer really was.
Hey! So check out the inside of this house. It's so nice.
Yeah, this is the kitchen, apparently, and it's
There's
really
the kitchen.
old. This is where they cook stuff. I don't know if you can
It's called
see.
tampak kayu.
But yeah, this is pretty much the model of the olden days, for the indigenous ethnic groups, I guess.
Padian had been a common sight on the Brunei River. Much so, it was mentioned by the famous explorer Antonio Pigafetta in 1521 AD. According to him, Padians had been in this trade for hundreds of years. When the tide rises, the activities such as fishing and trade by the Padian were a common feature. The Padians declined due to a number of factors. 1. Due to migration to dry land, thus the existence of tamu and big markets. And 2. Because of that, the Padians failed to continue serving as the center of trade. However, we should always remember that they played an important role in the lifeline and the development of Brunei's economy for the last 500 years.
So back then they had this thing called padian, and that's called floating market. For example, this one. This is like an example of Bibi. I'm kidding. This is like an example of a woman selling her stuff. So
they usually sell like fruits and vegetables and other local snacks like biscuits or cakes.
Yeah, that's right. You would know they're selling because of these really big hats.
They're call it sarawong.
Yeah,
sarawong. Yeah.
And yeah, they basically go around in their little boat selling their stuff. But around 1970s, it gradually disappeared because people started moving on land, on dry land, to sell their goods.
Yeah.
So it's quite unfortunate. So if anybody that are watching at home right now are thinking of like a business, this could be it.
All right, so this house is called the Rumah Tungkop, and this house is especially made for those of the high status, like the Brunei Malay nobles. And this house is called the Rumah Tungkop because it has the rooftop is covering like slanting.
Yeah, slanted.
And the leaves of the rooftop is actually made of the pohon nipah, or also known as the palm leaves. And the walls are actually made of kajang, or the shoots of the nipah. And lastly, the floor is made of bamboo, splits of bamboo. Oh yeah, and they also are made for the noble Malays, the noble Malays, which has which have higher status.
Our favorite, the house with loteng, was normally built by Brunei nobles and was easily recognized by its double stories, with its upper floor or loft called loteng. The word loteng was believed to have been borrowed or a corrupted term from the local Chinese Hokkien dialect, meaning upstairs. Materials used for building the house were bullion or hardwood for the roof and main post, while the walls were made of plain wood planks.
So, Jiba, of all the houses here, which one's your favorite?
I would say it's the loteng house.
Which is right here, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So it's
What's
called a rumah loteng because it has an attic, or it's like double story because it has an attic, and
Yeah.
it's actually for those of higher status, just like the rumah tungkop that we've mentioned earlier on.
So another special thing about this house is that there's 2 stories, right? You can actually see the stairs there, but the upstairs is actually for the girls. If they did not have any daughters, this upstairs room would turn into a storage room, unfortunately. Yeah.
This gallery exhibits several models of fishing traps and traditional cottage industry of Kampung Ayer, such as cloth weaving, boat making, gold, iron, and silver smithing, as well as brass making. The gallery also displays products of these traditional cottage industries.
So guys, one of the activities they do here at Kampung Ayer is boat making. So as you can see, the phases that the boat goes through, like,
Carving.
and the parts of the boat, and then the finished.
The end product,
Outcome.
huh? So nice.
So one of the most famous traditional crafts in the water village is blacksmithing. So the blacksmithing is traditionally known from Kampung
Pandai
Pandai Besi. So what it translates to is a village that is good,
Skilled,
at,
or
yeah,
the
skilled
best.
at
Besi.
metal.
Steels, metal.
Yeah.
Menunun kain, or cloth weaving, is a cottage industry that originated in Kampung Sungai Kedayan. The skills were also transmitted to several other villages such as Kampung Bukit Salat and Kampung Burung Pingai.
So guys, this is the last gallery in this museum, which is the traditional technologies and architecture of
Land
Land
living
Living
community.
Check it out.
The third and last gallery that we will take you today exhibits the traditional industries of igneous people of Brunei Darussalam who settled on land, particularly the interior highlands that include sago making, sugar processing, and so on. It also exhibits models of traditional houses of the Dusun and the Dayan, the Murut Longhouse, and the Penan makeshift jungle hut.
Alright, so the first thing you see once you enter the third gallery is this hut. This is where the sago pith is being sampled on. As you can see, he's actually standing on some sago pith.
Sago in Brunei Darussalam is yielded from a type of palm tree locally known as rumbia that usually grow at swamp forest area. The famous form of sago produced in Brunei's cottage industry is ambulong,
Okay, this is called the Tepa Marus Rigi, and it's the, what is it?
It's a platform, it's a roof platform.
Yeah, it's used for people who scrape sago from the trunks of trees.
Especially from Balai, the
Yeah.
Balai people.
Okay, so as you can see on the board here of plank, there are nails, and it makes the scraping much easier for them to get it.
Yeah. So I think they would take the sago that's been scraped just using these buckles.
A traditional longhouse literally means a large wooden communal structure raised on stilts. In the case of the modern ones, there is parking beneath, and the home and communal dwelling to the igneous community or extended family. The timber and bamboo construction allows for shade all day long in the private family rooms and the communal covered area. We were lucky enough because on that day, we got to enter one of the longhouses, and that was a fun experience. Before leaving the museum, let's hear what the staffs have to say about this museum.
Nama saya Dayang Nur Nazira Zatul Himah binti Awang Matasim. Saya bertugas sebagai Ketua Attendant Dewan di Museum Teknologi Melayu. Museum ini mempamerkan kehidupan di kampung air pada zaman dulu-dulu Datuk Nenek Moyang. Macam mana diorang hidup di darat dan di kampung air lah, macam itu. And cara-cara diorang punya kehidupan, aktiviti, diorang punya teknologi yang pada zaman dulu lah. Semua juga macam Dewan 1 ada kan pasalnya, pasal rumah-rumah kan, beza-beza nama-nama rumah kampung air. Lepas tu yang Dewan 2 mengenai diorang punya aktiviti di kampung air lah. Dewan 3 pulang pasal aktiviti di darat pada zaman dulu. Kalau macam dengan Facebook tu mungkin boleh membuka page kah dalam Facebook kah untuk macam mempromo museum ini. Kadang-kadang ada juga pula daripada negeri luar yang like kan, so diorang boleh tahu pasal Dewan ni dan museum ni, dan mereka sendiri akan datang lah ke negara Brunei untuk melihatnya sendiri. Diperbaharui tu masa ni belum lagi ada perancangan ni lah, so diorang bukan mengupgrade tapi menambah baik lagi lah apa yang patut ditambah.
Okay guys, so we've come towards the end of the show. Kila, we had so much fun today. We've seen a lot of things, a lot of information.
Definitely learned a lot of, stuff going through all 2 museums.
And so today's visit has been quite fruitful, I would say.
Yeah, and I hope you guys back at home would, do the same thing we did. We went through, all the stuff, all the information, all the fun stuff that you can do in the museums.
Yeah, and what's great about these museums is the fact that they bring you back to the traditional historic moments back in time of what's been going on in Brunei, especially Kampung Ayer, and also what happened during His Majesty's coronation in 1968. So I think that's it for now. We had a long day, so I think we should rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Ajiba.
And I'm Akila.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
See you guys next time. Bye.
NI in Brunei.